Okay, we are on a roll today. This is video part two. This is how to help your VIP customer on their products. This is key, people, to not having a bunch of holes in your boat and have your boat sink faster than you're building it. Does that even make sense? Okay, so I'm going to pull up this sheet. I have this on our Wellness Within team page. If you would like a copy of it sent to you personally, I can email it to you. But this is key. And like I said in video one, I have paid coaches and mentors to teach me over the last 6 years. And these are systems that work. These aren't systems I just pulled out of the air, but I've also done them, tweaked them, and made them better and more simple. So this is going to help empower you, which helps your customer have success, and that's what we want. So I'm going to pull up this sheet. Oh, I got to click screen share first. I always forget that. Helping VIP on products. So key and so simple once you just learn it. You can have this sheet pulled up and just keep it in a folder. You can keep it in your purse, okay? Whatever's easiest for you. I'm going to enlarge this just a little bit. Haha, there we go. Hopefully that is going to turn out good. I'm in between like needing readers. So enlarging it for me is so good. All right, you guys, let's dig in to learn how to help your VIP customer and the products they've got in their welcome pack. They're ready, they're excited. You've done the happy dance in the chat. And what we're going to do is we are going to write in your calendar. We're going to follow up with them on days 1, 3, 7, 14, 21, 26. So every 7 days. Well, besides in the beginning, day 1 and day 3. Okay. You're going to know, you already know what their goals are. You're going to support them. If you're new to sharing with friends, please ask me for help and I will help you get them started. You'll just put them in a chat with me and introduce them to me. And then I will help them in that first month. And then you can see exactly this being done live. I will gladly do that for you. I do it with most people who share and they're new, okay? So most people do just get me in there and they want to see me do it. And I'm so happy to do it. So, day 1. Hey, Sue, I can't wait to see what you think of the taste of the pink drink and active. See, I've got the verbiage here for you. It's easy. And then we're going to send them the appropriate startup, okay? This is where you just need to learn how to adjust that BioCleanse and ProBio 5 and why you start one and not the other or whatever. So I have here at the top in day 1, these are just notes for you to keep in mind. If someone's constipated, they're going to start with 2 BioCleanse in the morning, 2 at night, maybe 1 ProBio 5. If there's someone who's constipated a lot, I'm going to wait on ProBio 5 because I want to get their bowels moving before I start that. So they may not start ProBio 5 till like day 3. Get them pooping. And I always tell people, by the way, I know this seems weird, but we're going to be talking about poop. Okay? And you've probably already discussed this with them as they were enrolling and you were trying to figure out what products would be best for them. Those are important questions to ask if they've got issues with their bowels, like go too much, not enough, or are you normal and go 2 times a day? Yeah, that's normal, guys. Normal is 2 times a day. Okay, then it shows here if they have regular bowels, you're going to start them with 2 BioCleanse and 1 ProBio 5 at night. If they go too frequently, we're not starting with BioCleanse. Everyone hear me. If you've got someone with loose stools, they're running to the bathroom every time they eat, we don't want to start them on BioCleanse. BioCleanse is a magnesium vitamin C supplement. They will need that. Don't think of BioCleanse as just for constipated people. A lot of people are magnesium deficient and they need BioCleanse because they need the magnesium, but the BioCleanse is going to help pull toxins out, okay? If you've got someone going too frequently though, we don't want to start them with BioCleanse. We're going to start them with ProBio 5. And in about 7 days, you're going to see, we're going to up that. Within about 7 days, typically someone who's going too frequently, it does slow down and they normalize. Then we can introduce 1 BioCleanse. See how that is? Okay. All right. Good questions to ask. Now, these are kind of your go-to questions that you're going to ask in conversation. You're not going to just write in every question. You're going to ask these as you're having conversation with your customer. How's your energy? What are you loving about your product so far? A lot of times I'll ask, how's the new schedule going? You know, or how's the new routine going? Especially for someone who's brand new to supplements. And someone who's brand new too, well, anybody, actually, I say to them, put a basket on your counter, put your products in there, and then that way you're not going to forget. Put your ProBio 5 and your BioCleanse on your nightstand. That way you're not going to forget. Put your Slim and Active in a cute jar, and that way you're not going to forget. Okay, so we are their cheerleader. We're here to help them have success in these products. And sometimes that is a big key in their successes, just simply having the products out where they can see them. So if they're tucked away in a cabinet, I guarantee you they're not going to take them. They'll totally forget. How are your cravings? This is a super important question because if they're craving sugar, it's a great indication that Candida yeast is really strong. When Candida yeast, the bad bacteria, starts to die off, it will scream and signal their brain to go eat sugar because Candida feeds and lives on sugar and grows when we eat sugar. That's why if you eat a lot of sugar, you start feeling kind of crummy. So we want to kind of know, like we want to gauge, how are their sugar cravings? Okay. And on the second page, I have some things that I'm going to give you that if they're having cravings, what should I do with the products? What should I change up for them? Okay, you'll see here. Hold on. Are you sleeping well? Just get an idea. How are things going, right? How's your digestion? Poop, you know, too much, too little, normal. Now I do tell people your poop's going to fluctuate. Oh, that's not good. Your poop is going to fluctuate. Sorry about my dog. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm making a video, and of course, my dog's going to do that. Sit down. It's good. You good boy. Okay, so we're going to move on, and we've got our success checklist. We're going to celebrate their every win. Anytime they're negative, we're going to redirect that into a positive. Okay, we're not going to go down the negative hole with them. We're going to pull them out of it. Going to invite them to share, have a power partner to get healthy with. Guess what? 90% of people who share and have a power partner, their best friend, their mom, whoever, just get them a power partner, you guys, because they're going to be 90% more likely to stick to this. Seriously. And when they stick to it, what happens? Every time people get results. They stick with it, they get results. Okay. Activate in the community, invite to events to help build their belief. Consider different product recommendations as the month progresses. I'll get to that in a minute too. Expect the best, but prepare for the worst. This is reality, you guys. Your friends are going to detox. I have tips on the next page on how we help them through detox. And detox is a good thing. We celebrate that. So we want to celebrate that when they tell us that they're having a headache or their energy's down or they're bloated, or maybe they've even gained a little weight before they've lost weight. And Plexus is way more than weight loss, by the way, way more. Our bodies heal in layers like an onion. It's so amazing. All right, dealing with detox. Here's some tips to consider. We can consider different products or just different dosage. We can adjust the ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. This typically helps 100%. And on page 2, I'm going to go into more detail about that. We can incorporate ease. Ease is amazing for detox. I'll tell you what, I always try to help people start with ease along with their triplex because I literally haven't had anyone have any die-off symptoms that were really harsh when they're taking ease. X Factor Plus can also help a lot. Milk thistle, activated charcoal, these things all help pull out toxins. An Epsom salt bath. These are things you can recommend if your friend's going through detox. Okay, you can slow it down some, slow down the products a little bit, but don't quit them, or else we just start over. All right, let's go to page 2 on here. 7 days in. Okay, now we're 7 days in. We're going to up that ProBio 5. Remember I told you in the beginning, every 7 days, we're going to up that ProBio 5. By the way, in the Wellness Lounge and our team page, there is a post that is a train analogy, and it explains why we up the ProBio 5. That is something I always tag my new people in, because I want them to know why. And that post explains it way better than I can. Okay, good questions for check-in day. How's your water intake? How are your cravings and energy? How's your digestion? Though these questions are going to be pretty typical to ask every week that you check in. Okay, or go back to this first page. These questions here at the top. Okay, every week you're going to have those. Now, if on day 7 your person is still constipated, it tells here, you know, how to up the products. If doing well on 4 BioCleanse, stay the same. If they're still constipated, add 2 more BioCleanse. So that person would be taking 6, 2 morning, 2 midday, 2 at night. Okay. They would take 2 ProBio 5, or maybe you only have them at 1, just depending on how they're doing. If they're normal, things are going well, you definitely would be up to 2 ProBio 5s by now. Okay. So you're going to kind of just, there's great notes here for you and tips on how to adjust it. If they have regular bowels, what to do. If they're going too frequently, it says here, if their bathroom habits are slowing down, because you've got someone that was going too frequently, but now on day 7, they're slowing down, you can add in another BioCleanse. Okay. If it becomes too much, you just lower that BioCleanse back down again to 1. Okay, we're going to increase ProBio 5 with this person to 2 at bedtime. ProBio 5 works best while we're sleeping, while our digestive system is resting. Okay, also here tips on if they still have a lot of sugar cravings. There's tips here on what to do. Okay, so based on how they're feeling, you know, as you can see, some of those questions are just so important because it really gives us an indication of like how the products are working with their body and how we can kind of adjust that for them to make it better. 14 days in, we're going to increase ProBio 5 to 3 per day. Again, if you don't know why, go read the train analogy that's in our wellness lounge, okay? And you're going to repeat those questions in the beginning and like the prior week. So for the constipated person when they started, if they're still constipated at day 14, taking 6 BioCleanse per day, you're going to add 2 more BioCleanse. Okay. I had a girl one time, I had to up her BioCleanse, you guys, to 11. And yes, it was safe. I checked with the nurses on our team. It was totally fine. And this woman was constipated all her life. She'd go 2 weeks, a long time. Okay. But she, five years later, she's still on the products and she's doing amazing. Okay. If you have someone that's regular and they're staying regular, there's just suggestions on how to up their products, how to adjust them. If on day 14, your person that started was going too frequently, here's tips for them. If their bathroom habits are slowing down, add a second BioCleanse. Okay. If not slowing down, stay with 1 BioCleanse. Increase ProBio 5 to 3. Okay. And again, that tip on the ProBio 5 is right here at the top, right? On day 14. If they're having sugar cravings, what to do? If they're having detox symptoms, what to do? Here you could suggest activated charcoal, ease, milk thistle, that Epsom salt bath. Days 21 in, ask those original questions again, right? We're kind of checking in, asking kind of, you know, again, how's their energy? How's their sleep been? How's their sugar cravings? Again, make it conversational and not just one question right after the other. And then in this week, around that day 21, I want to help them adjust their subscription order. So say there's somebody who's been having detox symptoms, you can say to them, you know, I really think it would be to your benefit to add Ease to your next subscription. And then in the next month, month 3, you're going to get Ease for free or any product for free. Maybe you've got someone having hot flashes or menopausal symptoms. Maybe they just started with Triplex. At this point, you can say, I really feel like X Factor Plus would be a huge benefit for you to add to your subscription this month because it's going to help you with those hot flashes and menopausal symptoms. It'd be extra holistic healing into your regimen, Would you like help with that? And you're going to help them with that subscription order. And I also, by the way, have a video on my YouTube channel on how to adjust your order. It's also on our team page as well. If you can't find it, reach out to me. I'll send it to you. But that's a great video to send to them, and they can see exactly how to adjust their subscription, how to log in, and all of that. We want them to be empowered and to be able to, write in their own calendar when their subscription is processing. And by the way, if they have an order that is set for the 12th, it's going to process the night before at midnight. So we want to be sure that we're helping them a good 5 days before that. Okay. So again, you got to put that in your calendar. 21 days in, if bloating is still persisting, consider these things: more BioCleanse, changing maybe to another version of the Slim on the next auto ship, changing to Original X Factor, maybe adding Ease like I talked about. Okay. It's a great time to do some product add-ins and, follow up with them again in a couple weeks when they get their next order, and just continually check to see how they're doing. But in that first month, it's super important to follow up every 7 days. Typically into that second month, they've really got a pretty good routine going, and you kind of know what products they're going to feel best on and how much. So again, I hope this empowers you and helps you to help your customers. I hope this guide is simple. I would love feedback on this, you guys. If it's easy to follow, if you'd like more information on here, just let me know so I can add to it, because I want to make these systems easy for you to follow. Because if they're easy for you to follow, then you'll do them, right? So hopefully this helps you, and would love to hear from you, have some feedback from you. Have a great day, and God bless.